it very clear that these guys are out there for one reason, and that was to find drugs.
Police chased the Cadillac, they say, all the while ducking shots from one of the gunmen. The Cadillac finally ended up here at a fire station at Turk and Webster. Police say a passenger came out shooting, shattering the driver's side window of a patrol car. Flying glass hit the officer as he, his partner, and two others returned fire, hitting the alleged gunman in the head and chest. He's in critical condition. All four suspects are now under arrest. And what started all this?
I think the San Jose Police Department profiles just like any other police department.
Lieutenant Randall Cooper is a veteran officer in the San Jose Police Department. He's also an African American and knows what it's like to be stopped without cause by police. Knows that to some officers, just driving while black is a crime. African American officers say they tracked police stops for a short time about 8 years ago and that the results were disturbing.
We're 5% of the population. We found out that we're 15% of the stops. I don't know why those numbers would change. We haven't had any training or looked at the issue.
The practice is called racial profiling, and a number of people at the ACLU's campaign announcement today said they have been victims.
Governor Davis may very well fear that if he signs this bill, that he will lose the support of police unions, support he values so much. We have been very active in mobilizing support for this bill.
We demand to see Reagan! We demand to see Reagan! Governor Davis, come out!
We have finally moved beyond the stage of denial that a problem exists. And so hopefully in the next 2 years will be characterized by a search for solutions.
It should not be a signal for police officers to stop someone who's innocently driving down a highway simply because of their color. DWB, driving while black.
A certain number of the members of the community feel as though they are stopped because they might look a certain way.
There's a belief that law enforcement, not specific to the city of San Jose, but law enforcement may be making car stops based on race and gender and dress. That is improper, and that is in many cases illegal.
Well, at least they're stopping drugs. I mean, if you wanted to be a total apologist for this program, you could say, well, at least they're getting drugs off the highway. The amount of drugs they get off the highway is infinitesimal. I mean, considering the amount of drugs on the highway.
I testified before the Public Safety Committee about the need for this bill and the thousands of calls we've received from people telling us their stories about being stopped on the basis of race.